Y'all, there is some treacherous drama going on Facebook right now. This woman has found out that her husband has been fucking his first cousin for years. Now, this woman's name is Shafena Garner. Her husband's name is TJ, and she exposed the truth on Facebook. She posted on Facebook, so I found out today that TJ Garner is fucking his first cousin, Denise Garner. Yeah, Happy New Year. This is crazy. Black people don't normally do this type of stuff. Now, she posted a whole bunch of stuff on Facebook. She even posted the girl's page on her Facebook. I'm not going to post her page, but if you go to her Facebook, you're going to see it. Just saying. She said, she comes stay at my house on the weekends on a regular basis. So I'm feeding you, housing you, buying you clothes and shit, and you fucking my husband, which is your first cousin, in my damn house. No, I'm not okay. I'm fucking disgusted. Oh, TJ Garner and Denise Garner, I bet y'all didn't think I was going to drag y'all nasty, incestuous asses to hell today, huh? I posted every bit of this shit on purpose, with a purpose. Now, she went on live to tell everything. She told exactly how she found out. Her and her husband TJ got married in 2002. They divorced in 2003 and remarried in 2025. They were celebrating New Year's, but she had to work in the morning, so she went to sleep. He ended up staying up later. He came to the bed, and by like 4:30 in the morning, her alarm went off, but she was still laying in bed. You know how you just lay in bed sometimes, but his alarm ended up going off because it always goes off at 4:45 in the morning, but he was drunk in the living room, okay? So she went to go turn off his alarm because he wasn't getting up. He was drunk. Something told her to go through his phone just to see what he was doing because he was up later than her. She goes to the phone, but she goes to the deleted messages. Now, the first messages she saw, it looked like he was talking to a prostitute because somebody was asking if this was like law enforcement, but he was like, no, he wanted to meet up at the hotel for sex. And this is like in the wee hours in the morning. And she said, you know, she don't know if he did it because she be sleep. When she sleeps, she sleep. Now, she finds other text messages in the deleted messages, and these messages are very vulgar, talking about, you know, them wanting to have sexual relations with each other, but she's not sure who he's talking to. She just sees a number. But then he asks for a pussy picture, and she sends the picture, but the picture she sends shows not only, you know, her pussy, but it shows her face. And she realizes it's his cousin, his first cousin. And he was telling her that he works out of town during the weekend in the mountains and that she could come and stay with him in the hotel while he's working. So he finally wakes up. And when he wakes up, she finally approaches him and she asks him, yo, you sleeping with your cousin? And he's like, what are you talking about? You having nightmares again? I guess she'd be having nightmares. She's like, no, you sleeping with your cousin. He ended up going to the bathroom to pee. She pulls up on the phone the cousin's naked picture, and he's like, oh shit, well there it is. This is part 2 of the woman finding out that her husband was sleeping with his first cousin. Now, I left off at the part where he came out the bathroom, grabbed his phone, and the first thing that he saw when he opened his phone was a picture of his cousin naked showing her pussy. And he had been trying to lie about it, but when he opens his phone and saw that picture, he said, well, there it is right there. That's crazy. Now, she had to go to work after that, and you know, working after you find out something like that is very stressful. She said that she had a very stressful day at work. She also mentioned that she ended up calling her sister-in-law to let her know what was going on. She ended up calling his auntie to let her know what was going on. She called the family, you know? The family must know. I feel like that's something that his family had to know. Okay, so eventually the cousin, whose name is Andrea, by the way, ended up confessing to her that she had been sleeping with her husband since 2010. Just a disclaimer, I realized I captioned the first video as she found out her husband slept with his first cousin for 10 years. It's over 10 years. Just a disclaimer, the math is wrong. Out on New Year's Day. It's 2026. That's a long ass time. She said it had just happened. One night they had got drunk, and you know, they ended up having sex, and then they kept doing it after that. Your cousin, that's nasty. What makes it worse is that the cousin Andrea was somebody who actually stayed at her house, helped her clean. She bought her things when they went shopping. She was somebody that was very close to them. And you know, they always say, don't really let people into your house because you never know. They may try to sleep with your husband. Come to find out, she was sleeping with her husband for a very long time too. Now, a lot of people were on her live saying she's a terrible storyteller. She can't get through the story. Y'all gotta understand, she just found this out on New Year's Day. Okay? It's only the 3rd day in the year. It's going to be hard for her to get through it. Imagine you find out that your husband has been sleeping with his first cousin. That's something unthinkable, unimaginable. I wouldn't even be able to talk about it, for real, for real. I wouldn't even be able to get on live and talk about it. I would be stressed out. Okay? So bear with her. I don't even understand probably how she's feeling. I can't even imagine.